What? What are we actually doing here?
Well, we're trying to catch Tour de Yorkshire, but only problem is it's already started. We've started late, Steve. We're a bit unprepared, aren't we?
I don't quite understand what we're doing, Colin.
Well, it's all about what we were doing last week, Steve. You know, we went on that little drive and went on the hill.
Last week you took me traipsing about everywhere.
Oh, we went traipsing, didn't we? We went traipsing everywhere.
Hey, we're in middle of
Upton.
And there's like loads of people here. Christ, Colin, I don't like coming out with all these people. Look at bloody, everybody's everywhere. We've been dropped a right bollock here. Oh, Christ, Colin.
What? What?
People. I don't like people, you know that. I get bloody paranoid.
Are they on the road?
Well, they can't close it, keep it shut forever, can they? I mean, what about people who have to go to work? Some stupid cycle race closes pissing town off.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
You know what I mean? Silly bollocks bloody driving about on bloody bikes, and there might be people that have to go to work, keep the country moving.
Keep the traffic flow moving. I mean, there's a bus there.
Ah, it's bloody disgusting. Well, I can't believe we're stuck in this bloody traffic jam here. This is ridiculous. I think we're about half an hour too late, Colin.
Yeah, we're half an hour too late, aren't we?
Oh, there's bloody are they bobbies?
Where?
With high visors on.
There is police presence down here.
I better try and squeeze into this seatbelt then.
Let's try and squeeze into that seat.
I'm going to have to breathe in, Colin, because they don't make seatbelts very long in Vauxhalls.
And they don't they?
No.
Well, you're up on your seatbelt lengths in mix of vehicles, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes I can get a seatbelt on, sometimes I can't. You know, it's just one of them things.
Well, you'll be alright. You're in it now. You know what I mean? You're strapped in.
You see, the thing is, Colin, it's alright sat in traffic, but what about if I need to go for a poo? I'm going to end up shitting myself. You know what I mean?
Well, we've had this
with bowels as bad as mine, I'm going to end up stuck here all bloody day.
We've had this conversation before here. We've had this conversation before.
Ah, but we're normally driving and moving. You know, we can get out and get to Mushers. There's that many people about here. I can't poo in front of all these.
There's too many people for you to be pooing around here, Steve. You can't.
That's what I mean.
You can't start pooing here. You know
That's what I mean.
They'll be back at Chuffing Normanton Cop Shop. Remember last time you decided to have a poo in street?
I'm going to end up having a poo in your boot, Colin, in a minute.
Can't poo in boot, Steve.
Well, I can't bloody sit here and soil myself, can I?
You're going to have to sit there and soil yourself, Steve.
So you'd rather have me soil myself in your passenger seat than soil yourself in your boot?
Well, I don't have to sit in it, so it don't matter.
But at least if I did it in boot, I'd be able to process it. You know, take it out of my underpants and chuck it out under the car.
Oh, is that what you call it? Process it? Is that what you're processing it?
And I just can't work it out at all. It don't matter where I go, I always end up going wrong bloody road and getting stuck in bleeding traffic. Hey up, how you doing? Well, we're not bloody good. I need a bloody poo. Can I use your toilet? They've got bloody bouncing castles and all sorts, Colin.
It's a bit of a, what do you call it, Steve, isn't it? It's quite a communal gathering.
I've never known aught like this in my life. We've been sat in this for the best part of an hour.
We've missed it. Can't believe it. We're chasing it.
Can't get out, I need a poo. I don't move.
Yeah.
Why can't we bloody go? What are we waiting for here? Ah, we're going. Catch you later, everybody. It's Carl. All right, Carl. Steve Saxon here. How you going on, boss? Are we okay? Good lad. Good man. Who's this bloody fella talking to here? Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, I hope you're all having a nice day. Steve Saxon here. Well, Colin.
Yeah.
You've dragged me out of the house again to take me to this bike race.
Yeah.
And I've not seen one pissing cyclist yet.
Well, we were a bit late, Steve. That's all I can say. It's one of them things.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Colin, I'm glad I didn't seat race anyway. Because I can't fucking stand cyclists, I've said this before. I would have been tempted to, like, kick them.
Off?
Yeah, as they were going past, I'd have put boat in.
Oh, mate.
Although, didn't you say there were women?
The women, yeah, you don't go
Oh,
around,
I won't kick a woman.
you don't go around kicking women.
Nah, I won't kick a woman, Colin. Not unless you were really ugly.
It still don't validate the kick. No, Steve, you don't go around kicking people.
I've got one of them extendable bats in back.
Have you got an extendable bat?
Yep.
How extendable is bat like?
Well, can you remember them umbrellas that you press button on, they used to pop out?
Yeah.
It's like that, Colin.
Alright.
And it's got barbed wire on end.
Alright, that's not right. What size is it? Why have you got barbed wire on end, Steve?
Well, I've got enemies, haven't I?
No, you think you've got enemies.
I have got enemies.
You haven't got enemies, it's all in your head.
No, I've got at least 2 enemies.
We've gone through all this before.
Shane Poacher's after me because of £250.
250 quid that you owe him.
Well, last time I spoke to Shane, he said I had a week to pay before I'd suffer the consequences.
Something like that.
About a month ago.
Alright, so Shane's not very happy with you.
So that's what I mean. Shane's going to come and attack me, and when he does, I've got an extendable bat with barbed wire on end.
Right.
And I don't like violence, Colin, but I think if Shane Poacher grabbed hold of me and started to pin me down and hit me in the face...
Well, I think if you'd be alright with Shane, I think if you get it, all Shane wants at the end of the day is his money, Steve.
I'm not paying him his money.
He's lent it, yeah.
Yeah, well, he's a bloody idiot then, isn't he, for lending bloody Steve Saxon money?
Yeah, well, Steve, you shouldn't go around borrowing money off people without intentions of paying him back.
I did have intentions, Colin.
You had intentions of keeping it.
Same bloody thing. You're still an idiot for lending me it.
I think you, if not all of it, you should give him some of it. Why don't you give him a rig and a bit of money for a deal or something?
Fuck that for a game of soldiers.
You know, he's on rig, isn't he? And he likes his radio. I'm sure he's always open for a deal, is Shane.
Why should I bloody put myself out of pocket to give him some money back?
Because you've lent it off him, and he's lent you that money in good faith, right? And you've gone and spent it on beer and whatever else, drugs, beer and draw.
I got heroin and cocaine with it.
Oh, is that what you did? Is that what you did with it?
Aye.
I didn't want to say that, but if that's what you did,
Well, that's what I did.
right?
I'm not ashamed of it, it's true. I got heroin and cocaine.
So you lent 250 quid off Shane and went and bought heroin and cocaine with it.
Yep. I didn't take them, but I bought them.
No, hey. So what did you do with them?
Well, I don't take drugs, Colin, you know that.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why I can't understand your logic. Why are you going around buying all these drugs because you don't take drugs?
I was getting them off at the street. If I would have bought them drugs, he'd have sold them to some whippersnapper who could have overdosed on them.
So what did you do with them? So what did you do with them then? What?
I distributed them out
Right.
to people who take them, but not whippersnappers.
Oh yeah. I understand.
Good. So that's what I did.
You slow folks 250 quid for it though.
Ah, well, he can kiss my pissing ass. I won't mind, Colin. I had every intention of giving him the money back, but then I changed my mind. I'm not having a nice time again, Colin.
Why?
I know you think you're doing me a favour getting me out of the house and stuff, but I'll be honest with you. I'm not having a nice time at all.
Why?
I just don't like it.
You'll be alright. You'll feel better for it when you get out anyway.
Oh, I'll feel better when I get home.
Yeah,
I've got some scrumpy cider in the fridge.
Have you?
Got it from Lidl yesterday.
Alright.
I've not had none yet. It's in fridge chilling. I'll find out when I get home, Colin. If I ever get home. I seem to be bloody traipsing about again. Second bloody weekend in a row I've been traipsing. What the pissing hell's all this here?
It's a traveller's camp.
It's a bloody gypsy fortress
Gypsy fortress.
at top of South Hempsall.
This is a gypsy fortress at top of South Hempsall. It used to be full of horses, didn't it?
Right, well, Kenny Manifield's field.
That's right, yeah.
Kenny Manifield used to keep his horses in that field.
Yeah. It was gonna fucking rain, isn't it?
Oh, I don't like rain.
Yeah, it's gonna rain, Steve.
It makes me burn.
Yeah. What, like physically burn?
Well, I can't win, Colin, because if I come out in the sun sun burns me.
Right.
And I don't just mean like bloody suntan, I mean it literally burns. I think I'm going to bloody combust. But when it rains,
Right.
that's even worse. That's even worse when it rains, Colin, because there's that much bloody chaff in clouds. You know, bloody chemicals and what have you coming out of the sky. That if it goes on my skin, it makes all my skin fall off. Aye, I got rained on over week. I had to go down to the shed. And I come out of the house and it started raining halfway down the garden. And I ended up all my bloody head were itching and everything. I was scratting, Colin. I thought I got chuffing nits. But it wasn't that, I ain't got nits. It was rain.
Yeah? I've called daisies there.
Oh, well, it's acceptable, Colin, because it's bloody March, May, April, whatever it is. It's one of them, April, innit?
We're on the last day of April.
Aye, see, I don't count months, Colin, because my calendar doesn't run in 12-month cycles. I've got my own calendar. It's called the Steve Saxon cycle, and I go by the plant growth.
Go on.
I go by the plant growth, Colin.
Right.
Obviously, well, you know, I live in a shed on Heath Common.
I know you live
on Ezel Common.
On Ezel Common.
Which is just up Willisworth.
Just, yeah.
So there's Ezel Common, up Willisworth Common,
yeah.
and my shed's just on border, so I live in that shed. But no, I don't go by bloody, what do they call it round here, Christians? Gregorian calendar or something.
Gregorian calendar.
Yeah, I don't bloody go off that, Colin. It's a load of bollocks. It's not in sync anymore. I go with the polar calendar. It's like an old pagan calendar, and it's all to do with the cycle of the sun and the plant growth. So we don't have bugger all to do with stupid months and seasons, because that's a load of bollocks. That's not in sync.
Right.
It might have been in sync when they invented it, but we've had pole shift and cataclysmic bloody nuclear explosions on Earth and that much man-made crap going off that it's totally destroyed that cycle, so you can't go off the normal weather.
We've deviated the calendar, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, I watched news the other day, and not weather, there was some idiot saying, there'll be some more snow tonight, but don't worry, that's perfectly normal. We're more likely to see snow at the end of April and in May than what we had at Christmas. What a load of bollocks. Well, Colin, I'm glad we're nearly home,
Yeah.
because I've had a fucking horrible day.
I've had an alright day, mate.
But you always do have nice days.
I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, but I've got severe depression, Colin, and anxiety.
I've really enjoyed my time out today in car with you, Steve.
Well, I haven't, so